Okay, we are in the Bronze League ranked battles, and I am on the Halsey Sea Whiz Tech account driving Cleveland, and we have one destroyer, one cruiser, three battleships, and one aircraft carrier on each team. Okay, we are on the same map that I made a video about a week or so ago. And it's kind of the same setup, except that we have a Kiev on our side, where before we had an Orkan that has its own radar. But he is headed over to Alpha, so I'm going on over to Bravo. And hopefully, yeah, it looks like my Tennessee is going to come over with me, so I will have some help over here. The other team has two Tennessees.
Proceed to capture that area.
And for the first time in many, many battles, we do not have an Ipiranga. The Ipiranga is the South American battleship that has just been tearing things up at Tier 8, and then its Tier 9 and Tier 10 counterparts have been doing some crazy work in silver, but we don't have to deal with that. But the Tennessee is a very, very dangerous ship to me. They are very accurate. They have decent range, but the accuracy is just crazy. Okay, he is 26 kilometers away, I think. I could see that. Hopefully the other one is too. But those shells can come out of nowhere, and
anti-aircraft gun crews are on normal alert.
And they hit in a cluster right where they aim them. So it's my only hope is to see them coming and somehow dodge. Otherwise, they're going to get me. And I have another video where one did. My last battle, one of them clocked me hard from halfway across the map, and that was the end of the battle for me too. All right, well, we are going into Bravo Cap, and it looks like, yep, okay, our Kiev got Alpha unmolested, so no problems over there. Makes me wonder where the Merkur has gone to. The Merkur is a German destroyer. He does not get real good detection, but then neither is the Kiev. But the Kiev is a much stronger ship, and if he can go one-on-one with the Merkur, he's going to take the Merkur down. But generally, it doesn't work out that way. Okay, so somebody was in Charlie. Okay, it looks like the Baltimore was in Charlie, taking Charlie. And he is leaving to go back over toward Alpha. Looks like the Bismarck is still coming our way. I'm looking down at my mini-map trying to figure out what's going on. And both of their Tennessees are headed over to Alpha. We still don't know where the DD is. Our aircraft carrier has not found it. But I see some smoke over there, and that is probably the DD. Okay, so he was somewhere over on the edge of Charlie Cap, but I think he's probably headed over to Alpha and going to stay with his friends. Because he knows which direction I was going last time they saw me. If he's smart, he'll stay away from me. Now the Bismarck, on the other hand, is coming right up into Charlie. I think he's going to try to hold Charlie against my Tennessee and me. And oh darn, we lost the Kaga. Well, for gracious sakes, what was he doing where he could be seen so easily? He's got to get in really close to that island. He was way off on the other side of the island, far enough out that Tennessee was able to just shoot right over. He got spotted by the enemy CV and he got splattered. Alright, well, get some shots on the Baltimore because I'm going to go behind this island where he can't hit me. Alright, I think Bismarck is all by himself. Now, I'm waiting until he shoots and then I'm going to shoot. I don't want to shoot now or he can get shells on me. Yeah, there we go. Alright, he took a good hard hit from our Tennessee. I'm just trying not to run into an island here. Okay, there he shot, so I can shoot. Then I can get another shot away and then be dark before he's ready to shoot again. And he's going behind an island where he's not going to be able to see me. And I got a fire on him. Which he is not going to put out, and I just set another fire on him. Now he's got 2 fires. And he's coming out from behind the island. Okay, so he just put that fire out, and now he's exposed. And if I light another one on him, he won't be able to put it out. Okay. Now his gun just pointed at me. But he's leading me thinking I'm going full speed, and I had slowed way up. So he missed with everything except one overpin. I'm sure that's very frustrating to him. Okay. He is hurting. Our Tennessee got another good whack on him. And he's on fire. And he can't put the fire out because he put the last 2 out. He should have stayed behind that island. Yeah, he's going to burn out. There he goes. Okay. I got credit for it, but honestly, I think the Tennessee did about 2/3 the damage. I only have 25,000 there. So I got the credit. But good job to Tennessee. I'll remember that at the end of the battle. Okay, well, I'm going to go on up and take this cap. They are taking all of their firepower over to Alpha. Their 5 remaining ships against our 5 remaining ships. Except our Tennessee is working his way all over across there. And I will not be able to get over and help. I'll be capping and I'll be out of range. Okay, so Kiev is trying to spot them, and it looks like our 2 battleships, the Massachusetts and the Veneto, are kind of out there. They're kind of caught in that gap. That's not really a good place for them to be. Ooh, and the Veneto is down. Okay, and Massachusetts is very low, and their Tennessees are not low at all. Dang, this isn't looking good. Our Tennessee's trying to get over there, but he's kind of slow, and that's the way it is. They're big, hard-hitting ships, but they're not speedy. Okay, so I've almost got this cap. There we go. All right, now I have the cap.
Victory is in sight.
Oh, lost the Massachusetts. Well, we knew that was going to happen. He just wasn't in a good spot. He left himself where he couldn't get out of it. And now, okay, we have all the caps, but they're going to have Alpha here real soon. And I'm kind of headed up toward where that Pobeda used to be, but my RPF is showing he's well over toward the same direction as the Tennessee, so I'm not going to be able to do anything with that. And I do not want to get into a situation where Tennessee can hunt me down, so I need to start getting out of here. Alright. Now I'm going to just take 2 salvos, and then I'm going to let myself go dark. Alright. 2 salvos. And that's it. Now, he might get 1 shot at me, but I'm angled where maybe I can avoid taking blapping damage here. There we go. Okay. And now I'm dark. You can't see me. 2 more shots. And that's about it. Got a fire on him. Now, he's going to get shots on me. So again, I'm going to angle. And this time, I'm going to slow down and let the shells fly over me. Oh no, we lost our Tennessee. Ooh, they hit hard. They hit hard. But this rear guns did not hit anything. All right.
Problem solved, sir.
Now, our Kiev. Oh no. 1-on-1, he can take the Merkur, but he won't be 1-on-1. They've got a lot of help. Oh, darn it.
Our team depends upon you.
Oh, no. Okay, this isn't cool. I am the last one left on my team.
Anti-aircraft
I'm in a
gun crews are on
Cleveland.
full alert.
The lightest of the light cruisers. I am spotted. I've got, oh boy, okay. Avoided the worst of that. Here comes some of those skip bombs. Lit a couple of fires, but here's my repair coming back. And get that put out. All right.
Problem
My
solved,
only
sir.
chance here is really going to be just stay dark. Stay dark and run. They have 1 cap, but they can't get the other 2, not in the time they have left. The Baltimore is not a real fast cruiser. The Merkur can get across there and get to Bravo, but the rest of their ships are not going to be able to do that. I should be able to outrun the Tennessee, but I cannot outrun his shells. So here comes Pobeda. He's got more aircraft. This time it's rocket planes. Alright, and here comes a salvo from the Tennessee again. Okay, there they are, and he missed. Okay. Well, yeah. Kiev is saying, I can stay alive, Cleveland. I'm trying, I said. He's saying, get that solo warrior. Yeah, that's a very difficult thing to do. All I can do is stay invisible. But I only need 50 seconds, I'm telling him. If I can do this for 50 seconds, we'll win. But this is a long 50 seconds. If I get spotted, all the Tennessee has to do is connect 1 good salvo with me, and at any angle, it doesn't matter. I don't have to be broadside for him to take me out. I'm already down half health, and if he hits me solid, I will be bonked. Okay, here's the CV again, but We don't need much time. He just saw me. Tennessee shooting, but the time is counting out. We did it. Woohoo! All right. Dang. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm still shaking a little bit from that one. That could have gone wrong so many ways, but it didn't. It worked out. I only pulled 37,000 in damage, probably most of it to that Bismarck, and I did that with 46 main battery target hits and set 5 fires, and that was all on the Bismarck, and got the one destroyed. The only one the team got, as a matter of fact. It just worked out that way. Shot down 12 aircraft and got 2 captures, which is quite a deal for a cruiser. But the biggest deal was the Solo Warrior. Oh my goodness, I've never had one. I only know personally one other person who has one, and so that's pretty cool. When you're the last one standing on your team and there are at least 4 enemy ships left in their battle, and you win. And we did. Barely, I think, because all I needed was Tennessee to get a good look at me, and I was down. Did end up on top of the leaderboard with 1,574 base XP, and we're going to give that Kiev a comp. He was definitely a good help, and then the Tennessee that came over and worked on that Bismarck with me gets comp also. So let's see, what do I have for potential damage? Wow, over 700,000. So all those shells, the aircraft throwing skip bombs and everything at me, and the things that didn't connect didn't do any damage to me, but could have if they had hit, were the potential damage numbers. And I ended up with over 100,000 in credits and added almost 500 more to my free XP. Got well over 4,000 on my Elite Commander XP. And nothing for my Commander XP, because this guy is 21 points. Alright, so Lawrence Bragg. I remember having him many years ago, it seems like now. Probably only 3. When I started him out on Pensacola back when I was very new to the game. And here he is, a fleet admiral. And he got to drive the Cleveland into a Solo Warrior. Now, I do not like this camo for the Cleveland. It actually was changed just a year or 2 ago. It was pretty cool when I first got it. Kind of garish now. I think it's kind of ugly, but you get this for completing the U.S. Navy Cruisers series of collection, I guess. It's collection, and I completed that, again, way back when I was pretty new to the game. Well, anyway, Lawrence is fully set up here with Last Stand. So if my engines had gotten hit or steering or anything, then I was still going to be able to get along. Incoming fire alert. This is so important to the Cleveland to know when somebody's shooting. So I can take countermeasures. I can slow down. I can dodge. I can try to see them coming and get in between them. Whatever I can do. Consumable Specialist brings back that radar and hydro, which I didn't get to use in this game, but normally I would, and then brings back my DFAA, my defensive fire, defensive anti-aircraft, I think is what it is. It's powerful anti-aircraft mechanism, and the fact that I was able to get it back more quickly helped keep that CV from being able to hit me so much. Then I have Demolition Expert to help light those fires, especially on Bismarck. And the consumable enhancements gives me extra time on the radar and hydro. When I need it, it's nice to have the extra time. Superintendent gives me extra radars, extra hydros, and extra DFAA. And then that survivability expert will give me that extra hit pool amount so that I can last all the way to the end of the battle. Radio locate helps me find the nearest ship, which I was kind of hunting for the CV using that, but then when I realized how close I was getting to Tennessee, I had to back out of there and get out. And then concealment expert, that gets my concealment down to the 9.3 that I need to stay away from the Tennessee. And if he couldn't see me, he couldn't shoot me, and if he couldn't shoot me, he couldn't kill me. So I run main armaments mod 1 to try to keep those guns from getting knocked out. They only got bonked once, and I was able to repair it. I run the enhanced surveillance radar so that I have a longer radar, which again I didn't need this battle, but usually I do. Aiming systems mod 1 gives me much higher accuracy on those guns. And steering gears mod 1, that gives me the ability to turn quickly, and that helped me dodge those shells from the Tennessee. And then concealment systems mod 1 is combined with that captain skill to get my detection range down to 9.3. I am still running Juliet Charlies because we can still detonate in this game for a little while longer, and I did not want that to happen, so good that I had it. And then India Yankees, I have been running that because with my low hit point pool, it is nice to have the ability to put those fires out a little more quickly so that I don't have to use my repairs, or if I have already used my repair, then I can put out the fires on my own without having to wait for that repair to happen. And then the India X-ray helps me light those fires. And November Echo 77, that really helped a lot in this game as far as giving me better AA. And then Sierra Mikes gave me the speed that helped me get away from the Tennessee. Gives me extra speed, so additional 5%, it really helped. Plus it got me into the caps. And November Foxtrots just gives me a little faster turnaround time on my DFAA, and again it would on my radar and hydro. I didn't need this one, the Sierra Bravos, but I run that one to give me a little extra time on my hydros. And then DFAA, defensive AA, is going to be automatically stocked for the Cleveland. With other American battleships like the Baltimore and Des Moines, you have to actually swap that out, but then you're going to give up something, and I believe what you have to give up is radar. But I get radar. Now, I have the choice of radar, spot an aircraft, or fighter, but neither of those would be nearly as helpful as radar generally is in the game. And then last, the hydro comes automatic. So that is Cleveland, and we have seen her now. I've been playing a lot with Cleveland, especially with the ranked battles at Tier 8. Now, on my other account, I'm up in the Silver League, and I am using Des Moines. But on this account, on the Halsey Seawiz account, I am running Cleveland in the ranked battles, and I'm just at bronze, but I just kind of hang out there. I use the Halsey Seawiz Tech account is my main account, and yet I find myself playing a lot more on the just another math teacher account, playing with for fun folks and all that. But I still spend a little bit of time over here, and I'm prepping my naval battles, getting everything ready for the weekend. So, uh, got a little bit more work to do on that one before Thursday. But my only other clan member, Bo Hika, and I have had a lot of fun being in a two-person clan together, and it's something that gives us a chance to kind of work on a few other things and not be just hung up on the standard clan business, clan battles and some of our clan activities. Now we don't have cookouts and things like that. But sometimes we get together for operations, and lately we've been doing a lot of divisioning to get division stars for extra rewards and things like that. So anyway, well, that was one heck of a battle. I am starting to come down off that adrenaline rush finally, so I'm going to call this one a good one and wish all of you a good evening and hope to see you in battle.